hey, just in case you don't like the ability to see, TikTok might have exactly what you need because they have resurfaced a creative way to blind yourself and they call it a challenge. This is all called the beezin challenge, and it can absolutely ruin your eye health if you're unlucky enough, because in extreme cases it can make you blind. So why people would do something with that risk with essentially zero reward is a little bit beyond me, but hey, if people only acted logical, I wouldn't have half my content. But before we go into detail on this challenge, I have to drop a quick disclaimer saying I don't condone this whatsoever. Don't you dare go and try this. We are simply just researching stupidity because I feel like half my channel is essentially just a case study of people acting up and documenting it on the internet. But this whole challenge is essentially adding the peppermint Burt's Bees lip balm on top of your eyelids. My first reaction when I saw this was, why? Why would you ever do that? But it gets so much worse. Well, that's disgusting. Yeah, let's take something that you've probably used on your lips for weeks and then apply it to the eyelids of your friends. You should have titled that video something like, trying to give my friends an eye infection challenge. And before her friends show up next week looking like this. They're just all over the place on TikTok. Like, this is a pretty big trend on TikTok, it seems like. This TikToker explains it a little bit more though.
I thought I already answered this question when I put up my family members, but people are still asking, so I'm going to explain again. Putting Burt's Bees on your eyelids does not make you instantly drunk or high. In my personal opinion,
that's why people were doing it?
It makes your eyes feel a little bit more awake and a little bit more open. And the reason for this is because it is minty and it kind of gives the sensation that you've put toothpaste on your eyelids. The best way I can describe it is like when you've just brushed your teeth and you go outside and you get like that hit of really cold air and it makes you feel like a bit more awake and it's super minty and it kind of almost hurts. And it doesn't hurt putting on your eyelids, but it does give you a very strong minty tingly sensation. So to clear up, it doesn't make you instantly drunk or high. I think if you were already feeling that way a fair bit, it might enhance it slightly, but overall it doesn't really do a lot.
I'm trying to understand why people would want to have something on their eyelids that feels like putting toothpaste on your eyelids. Humanity is an interesting species. I guess like in the grand scheme of things, based on the TikToks that we've covered here on this channel, this is one of the lesser harmful ones. Still, there's some serious risks here, especially if the chapstick's dirty. But this isn't like a plethora of the other challenges that could end way worse. But some TikTokers are actually speaking up about it.
This is called beezin. I'm a cosmetic chemist. Let's discuss. So this was a trend almost 10 years ago, but they do say that trends tend to come around in cycles of 10 years. And this involves applying Burt's Bees to the eyelids to heighten the feeling of being intoxicated, apparently. So the original concept's actually decades old, and it was used to increase the feeling of a particular substance. And from what I've been told, it involved using Vaseline.
How does that do that though?
That contains fragrance like this one. So anyways, beezin these days involves using Burt's Bees, and in particular the peppermint one. Now the chemical name for peppermint oil is mentha piperata. This is a lipophilic compound, which means fat loving, but so what? Well, this means that the molecules can interact with the skin oils and reach beneath the skin, and because the skin on the eyelids is thinner, this process can happen quicker. So peppermint oil is actually made up of lots of chemicals, and once it's applied to the skin, it provides a cooling action. In some studies, peppermint oil produced a small number of positive reactions in some people. And whilst you might want to try the trend, here's why it's a bad idea. The skin on the eyes is super sensitive, so doing something like this could cause contact dermatitis. But not only that, using something on your lips and your eyes and sharing amongst other people, this could carry bacteria and spread infection.
Why people would want to be passing around chapsticks doing that is beyond me. But here we are. A bunch of actual doctors are speaking up about this TikTok trend as well, where you have a US News article that says the beezin challenge is called beezin because the trend is to use Burt's Bees lip balm in particular. Some believe it gets them high or heightens the sensation of being drunk or high or increases feelings of alertness. It doesn't, says Dr. Olivia Keelan, a clinical lecturer in the Department of ophthalmology and visual sciences at Michigan Medicine in Ann Arbor. The peppermint oil or menthol in the lip balm can cause a tingling sensation, but is not actually getting people high or causing the same type of chemical reaction in the body that's produced by drugs or alcohol. Rather, it can irritate the eyelids, causing redness, swelling, and inflammation. If it ends up getting into the eyes, it can cause tearing, redness, or painful burns to the surfaces of your eyes. It may even scar the eyes, or in severe cases, cause vision loss. Epic. Love me a little bit of vision loss from my TikTok challenge. Among the potential infections are conjunctivitis or pink eye. Love getting pink eye from a TikTok challenge. It may also lead to ulcers of the eye that can be difficult to treat and cause permanent vision loss. Lovely. Oh my goodness. So I did find an old article from 2014 on this that was titled, "From Weird to Deadly, Beezin Trend Can Lead to Blindness and Death." Lovely. So they've been warning people about this for a while now. But another trend that's going crazy on TikTok right now is apparently TikTok, they found a cure for strep throat, which is apparently potato juice.
Okay, so I just cured my 14-year-old daughter's strep throat naturally. I saw this on TikTok, and let me tell you, it freaking works.
Oh man, words they're terrifying. I saw this on TikTok, and it works.
Was completely gone within 2 hours.
This is one of the most
that.
dangerous videos I've ever been sent, and I cannot stress this enough. I can't believe someone with over 150,000 followers said this. Do not treat your child with potato juice if they have severe throat symptoms. Time school. Now, strep throat is caused by the group A streptococcus bacteria and is quite a common childhood infection. Around 30% of kids with a sore throat have it, and it's very contagious and is often spread by being in close contact, sneezing, touching, that sort of thing. Typical symptoms include flu-like symptoms, rapid onset swelling and sore throat, as well as body aches, rash and enlarged lymph nodes. Now, these infections are usually mild and are easily treated with antibiotics. But sometimes, if left untreated or not treated properly, it can be very serious if it spreads elsewhere in the body. Complications include painful abscesses around the tonsils.
That's where TikTok comes in.
Nephritis, which is a kidney disease. And it can even cause rheumatic fever, which is a serious condition that can inflame the heart, brain and joints. And this can lead to long-term damage as it weakens the valves between the heart chambers and can literally kill you. And remember, if a potato juice seems to ease the sore throat, symptom relief does not mean the bacterial infection is dead. If your child has strep throat, get it treated quickly and properly. Don't listen to these quacks online. Class dismissed.
Sick. Love me a little bit of TikTok, especially for my medical advice. But hey, look, a responsible doctor who's very much unlike that other doctor who lost her license because of those TikTok videos. So if you haven't seen that video, you should probably check that out because it's a wild story. And clearly, I'm not home, but I'm going to be home soon and I'll be posting more videos for you guys shortly. I'll see you guys then. Peace.